What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of New Parents in Training. So this is way overdue. Last time I changed the parts for the bathroom was downstairs. I mentioned that the upstairs one has an issue too. So the downstairs one I changed this thing right here. So the upstairs one I meant to change it a while back, but I never got around to do it. This one is, I turned off the valve for a very long time now, so it's kind of dry down here. So what happened to this one is that, you see that seal over here, this black piece, is being broken off. So the water will fill to the top, but it just keep on leaking. It doesn't leak all that fast, but it's just very annoying. So essentially I had to change that. Otherwise it just keep doing that. So anyway, so today I'm just attempting to change this. With anything that do with bathroom, water and stuff, make sure that you have, oh my goodness, look at how dirty this is. This is just fun touching that black rubber thing. So make sure you have something to get the water when it's dripping. Have buckets ready, and the tools that you might need, well obviously the stuff that you have to change with, this is provided with this, I got the Korky one. I will link all the items in the description down below so you can go check it out. And in order for me to change this thing, I had to take out the whole top part, the reservoir. So let me show you here. There's a bolt that you have to take out, and there's another one here. So one on each side, and also you have to loose up, take out this pipe as well, so you can remove the entire thing in order to change the rubber seal. So alright, the nuts and bolts are provided with a new set. Some of the tools that you might need is one of this, adjustable wrench, and then a 1/2-inch wrench to take out the nuts down on each side. So okay, let's get to it. So first up, I'm just gonna take out the bolts down here. One side is out. Now do the other side. Loosen up this pipe as well. Well, of course, you have to close the valve first so that no water will keep going in. So there's still a rubber seal down here. So I found the easiest way is you tilt the reservoir to one side to pull this little piece out. As you can see, if I just try to do it by hand, it's kind of hard. But anyway, so there are two washers. One is rubber, the other one is metal. So I took out the bolts and look at them, it's like disgusting. So I'm gonna take the time to just clean up the bolt a little bit. You don't have to, but it's just mainly these two joints, one here, one on each side. They need to be cleaned up the surface, so that way when you put in the new nuts and bolts, it will be able to tighten up much nicely. So now I'm just gonna take out this part as well, and just clean this up. And to take out this thing, there's the rubber bushing down here. This needs to be taken out before you can, and there's a nut here. Okay, so since we're not gonna keep any of this, if you break it, that's fine. So you just have to get this nut out the way. Okay, so this thing was on there really tight. Now I try really hard to just turn it lefty loosey, righty tighty, okay? So I keep turning it, but since we're not going to use it, I eventually just end up breaking it. So you see here, I'm not going to reuse this at all. The new one came with the new parts. So then this is finally be able to come off. And then now the old one is finally be able to come off. Here we go. Now just trash it as we don't need it anymore. And now the fun part is to clean this area with a brush and just kind of gently rinse it. You don't have to clean too well. I mean the side wall here, no, but outside maybe, yeah. So anyway, let me clean it. I think the hardest part is just clean out the surface inside. But as you can see, it's much cleaner than it was before. I touch it and it's fairly smooth. So I'm a little bit more confident of putting out the new bolts now. So anyway, I'm gonna set up the whole system here while I'm having this thing out. Otherwise, when we go back to the restroom, it will be too cramped in there to work on. Okay, let me show you how to put that thing back in here. Now here are the new parts. Now I'm gonna unscrew this nut here first. So this one will go in here like so. It's a little bit easier to lay it flat to work on. So according to the instruction, you're supposed to just hand tighten this and not using any wrench. So make sure you just hand tighten this. And then this one will go in before you put it back onto the assembly. So, and as you can only go in one way, you just have to make sure the groove and the sticking part is lined up. We need to push it back in. Like so. Okay, so after you have tightened up everything, connect this line and just kind of test it. When you do the motion, make sure that the flapper is actually be able to open. If it's not, then you just have to adjust according to the position here presented. And then make sure that this thing, you can adjust this by tightening and loosening up this nut here. And by doing so, it's supposed to be shorter than this right here. So just keep that in mind. And also another thing is this whole setup, according to the instruction, has to be in this angle. So if this is not in this position, you just have to readjust it. Okay, now everything is back on. Let me just put this back onto the toilet and tighten up the bolts down here. Okay, now that this is back on here, make sure this bushing is back on as well. It's supposed to keep the bolt level. Now initially it's going to wobble, which is fine. I'll take out the new nuts and bolts. It will be just the reverse of how we took everything out. Now in my case, there's only 2 bolts, so I will have 1 extra. But to some people, it might not. You might have multiple ones. So just keep that in mind when you put it back in. The order to go back in is you have the nut, put a rubber bushing, and then it goes in, and then this washer will go underneath, and then the nut. So in that order. So as you can see, the tank right now is a little bit wobbly, which is okay because we haven't tightened up everything yet. So I'll just kind of get things started. And now the other side. little bit hard for us to film here, but the idea is hand tying this for now so that the tank will be in place, and then we'll use a wrench to tighten up. Again, you're still using the 1/2 inch. Well, if it's using a wrench down underneath with a nut is too troublesome, well, this bolt came with the, so you can see on top, you can actually use a flathead and just use a wrench, hold the nut down, and just turn on top instead of the bottom. Now, same deal, you just have to want to do one side a little bit and then the other side again until both sides are snug. You just don't want to tighten up one side and then the other. So you just have to go back and forth a lot. So everything is tightened up, all the pipes are connected back, and so is the screws seem to be tightened up, and the tank is not moving. So now I'm going to turn on the water and pray for the best. So far the water is holding. You just have to check for leakage, especially all the bolts and where the tank is sitting. And let's check on the other side. Okay, no leakage. Alright folks, so everything seems to be operational. Yeah, without us filming, we had to do a few trial and error. So what happened is the flapper, the line is too long, so we had to readjust, and also this overflow part had to be extended out so that the water will not keep going in before it get filled. So yeah, all in all, this process is very simple to do, but it's very time consuming. So if you plan on doing this, make sure that you have hour to hour and a half to spare. If you just want to change some of the inside part, maybe it's faster, but I end up cleaning the surface of where the bolts are going in, so that took a while. Anyway, so now that everything is operational, I'm going to put it back, and it's quite dirty here. We're just going to wipe it down, and that's it. The toilet is working. All right, thank you for watching. Hope you found this video be informative. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.